change in college football, but over more than 150 years, there have been some things that you can count on. If you can run the football, you have a chance to win. And boy, do we have guys who can do that in this one. And the crowd is making this house absolutely electric. It's the Warriors and the Hokies. Reese Davis along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. We'll hear from Holly Rowe in a bit down on the sideline. The Warriors will kick off first, and here we go. Fielded in the end zone, it's Lane. Nothing wrong with the touchback, and they wish they had one right now, but he stopped at the 9-yard line. The Hokies offense to go on the attack first. And here comes the maestro of this offense. We're expecting a masterclass in quarterback play as these two get set to square off.
Man, I've been waiting for this game for a long time, Reese, after everything you just said. Do not blink, do not go to the bathroom, because both of these offenses can score quickly. These passing attacks are two of the most dangerous in the entire country, and it's always fun when you get to this first game now, because it's one thing to do it in practice, but you can't wait to get out and finally do it against a live defense. And when you've got quarterback play and you've got weapons catching the ball like these offenses have, boy, oh boy, you know it's just going to be exciting.
And that is absolutely not a surprise. Great job by the defense. And what did they do? They doubled. Palmer, you got a #1 receiver out wide that we know they're going to force feed. How do you take it away? How do you send those double teams? What kind of coverages do you mix up? But a lot of attention early on that young man.
Yeah, and I think for the quarterback, David, that's one you've just got to give that one to the defense and say, good call. You doubled my best receiver.
Makes a grab and room to run. The 40. Inside the 30. Past the 10. Touchdown, Hokies! He found some open space and turned on the Jets.
Man, the defense has got to be kicking themselves. They have the offense pinned back so deep in their own end. It's one thing to give up a completion, but you can't let the receiver go the entire distance and score a touchdown. Bad job on the back end by the D.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they cap it off by saying so much for bad field position, a 91-yard scoring toss. Here he comes from in. And the ball is loose on the return.
You know, a lot of offensive coordinators script the first, 5 to 10 to 15 plays. You don't usually draw that up for inside your own 10. Bad field position to start. This offense needs to come out, get a few positive plays first to get out the shadow of your own end zone.
Now the Warriors offense takes the field for the first time in this game. And this sophomore tight end, without question, is one of their most reliable playmakers. We got a duo in this game with two of the better tight ends in the country. This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense.
Man, I've been waiting for this game for a long time.
There he goes. He stopped just short of the 25 at the 24-yard line, but it will be a first down.
That is exactly what you want from your offense. Create some space, get out of the shadow of your own end zone, Palmer, and make it easier on this offense.
Yeah, it's nice when you have a running back like that, too, that can create that space for you. Now, if you're the play caller, your entire playbook is wide open.
The Warriors moving quickly to the line.
And after that long completion for their first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Looking downfield on first down. Can't hang on, and he'll tell you he really should have made that catch, and he had an opportunity right in the middle. It'll be second down.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit up.
It's a fumble. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes.
And that's a huge play by the defense. Great job and great effort getting to the ball carrier and swatting at the football, knocking it out, and then falling on for a massive fumble recovery.
Here comes the Hokies offense to start this possession. Man, what a drive that was the last time they had it. Basically the length of the field. Much better starting point this time. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking downfield, it's Daniels. Trying to make magic with his feet. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41.
Man, that's so frustrating. It happens so fast. He just pulls it down. It looks like pass. He pulls it down, and he's gone. Just like that, chewing up yards. So much speed, so hard to stop.
Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. They're dealing with a second and long. Looking to fire. Rushes on him. They make the stop right at the 30-yard line, but it's a 10-yard pickup and a first down.
You just can't say enough about this quarterback and how important his legs are to their success for the season, for this game, and really for this drive. Earlier, when he called his own number, it was a big game. He does it again. He's got the knack of just understanding when to throw it, when to take off and run. You saw it right there.
And the Hokies will have it 1st and 10. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Hokies! He ran through 2 men on his way to the end zone.
That's why, as a defense, you have to gang tackle this guy. You've got to bring multiple bodies to the party because he's just way too strong of a runner. It's too hard to tackle this guy one-on-one, dude.
And how about the running back, man? That's a grown man. Like, you can tell, once he gets his feet moving, he is hard to bring down, breaking tackles, making plays. This is a guy that doesn't need a great offensive line because he continues to make plays even when they're not there to be made.
From inside the 15, here comes the return. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25. The Warriors offense comes out onto the field. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. And down he goes. The defense making a huge play, but there are penalty markers out. Let's sort it out. Face mask penalty cost the D 15 yards and a first down. The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. Off play action on first down. Looking down the middle. Oh, he drops the football. He had him right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. To the air on second down. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
Talking to coaches before the game, they wanted to start fast. This offense, man, not only have you not put anything together, the defense hasn't either. This game has gotten away from them early. They need to do a better job of protecting their quarterback.
Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on third down. Makes a connection. And an explosive play has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line.
And it's on third downs like this, if you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
The Warriors now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4.
And And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
The Warriors will bring the punt team onto the field. Hauls it in, looking for space. Smashes through the tackle. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. They'll be able to get off one more play before quarter's end. Back to pass, it's Daniels. Fires to the wideout. And that one's going to be batted away incomplete, and we have played one. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. Misfired on the last play, they'll go back to the air. Makes the grab.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm.
That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. The Hokies come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to keep it in the air. Pocket breaking down. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down.
This is why everybody grows up and wants to be an offensive coordinator and not a defensive coordinator, because he can do that. He drops back, he's supposed to pass, but you know what? I'll just scramble around, and I'll just go get plenty of yards and pick him up and put him down, and I'm faster than most of your other guys, too, so good luck stopping.
I got to be honest. I know the defense respected this guy's running ability. I don't know, though, if they knew it was this good. He has been gashing them in this game with his legs, and already you're seeing the defense now make some adjustments to slow this guy down. They were able to get him to the ground. He's still got a couple yards, but this has got to continue for this defense. You know he is going to carry the ball.
No reason to panic when you see those extra bodies coming. Just find the big tight end.
Well, and the great ones do that. I think the great ones are okay. You want to blitz, I know my answers. I'm all right. I'll stay patient, find the matchup. This time it was the tight end. Finds the tight end, throws a strike, gets the first down.
Plenty of work to do here on second and long. He's got the tight end. Can White cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Now on first and goal, a score here, and that mountain is huge if you want to make a comeback. They'll try to get it in with the run. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at second and goal. Trying to save time on defense, they use their second timeout. They'll get together to decide how to play this second down. They give him the rock again on second and goal. Going right back to the well, and this time he finds water. Gets it into the end zone for the touchdown.
Now, you always want to get the home crowd jacked up and get them excited. Get out to an early lead, and they have 20-0. Defense playing well, offense playing well. They got a lot to cheer about here at home.
Lining up for the PAT. And with the extra point, they're up 21-0. So it's a 73-yard touchdown drive. And close the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Motion from the back. He'll start this drive firing. And the defense making a play and getting a hand on that pass. Last incompletion leaves them still sitting at their own 25 with 2nd and 10. Back to pass. They're working that left side. Across the 35, out of bounds at the 36, and a really good pickup as they're starting to move. Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Wants to go right back downfield. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
You got to be impressed with this defense early in this game, guys. They've got a big lead because they are getting after the quarterback. They've already generated multiple sacks. They thought coming into this game they could take advantage of this offensive line, and that game plan is working to perfection.
Now facing 2nd and long after the defense came up with that sack. It's complete to the left. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. He picks up the fumble, but they'll blow it dead right there. And remember, at this stage of the game, the only person who can advance a fumble for the offense is the fumbler. Oh, that punt has been cleared for takeoff. Look at it go. Makes the catch. Wants to make a move upfield. Wide open, and it's a foot race. Touchdown, Hokies. Special teams proving to be special.
Hey, kick it to him at your own will, man, because that dude has a jetpack. He can absolutely fly. You see why they got him back deep, man. Catch it, let people kind of get an angle on him, and he just goes soof and takes off, erases angles. His speed back there as a punt returner, man, is it dangerous.
And the extra point makes it 28-0. Man, you just can't put a price on having a guy like that back there to return punts, and he turned that one into a touchdown. Let's see if he can make a... And the ball pops out. Oh, inviting disaster. And the defense jumps on it. They get that turnover. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? To the air. It's Daniels. Snags it, and he's open.
And I know, having talked to the quarterback before the game on the field, he was telling me, if I can just get this guy the ball, good things can happen. I think you saw it right there. Nice route, nice catch, but really good job after the catch, too. He was smelling the end zone, wanted to get in so bad, just gets knocked out of bounds right before the goal line. But right now, this quarterback has a lot of confidence when he's thrown to this guy.
Timeout taken by the offense is their 2nd. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. And they go to the quarterback sneak on 2nd down, and they might have to reach a little deeper in the playbook. Stuff again. Timeout called by the offense, and maybe an opportunity to run a couple of plays to put up points before the break. Stop! Nothing! Denied right in his tracks, and it's 4th down for this defense. So now on 4th down, they'll try to salvage a 3 and just get points before halftime. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Fellas, many thanks. Happy to provide a break in the action to kind of pour over exactly what has transpired so far. Talk about a big-time effort. This tight end is not only already over 100 yards receiving, he's dominating at the line of scrimmage as well. If this team maintains this lead, he's in line to earn a game ball.
And he loses the ball deep in his own end. Corralled by the kicking team. Scoop and score. Touchdown, Hokies.
Well, that one obviously not how you draw it up. It didn't start off great. Bad ball security. Ball ends up on the floor. But how about Johnny on the spot being there to not just scoop it up, but then shows you the wheels and takes it all the way to the house. An explosive play touchdown. You may never see one like that again.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he made that extra point, the wet turf, no problem at all. The scoop and score. What a lift it can give to the defense. Not content to get the ball. They wanted to do something with it, and they did. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Warriors offense comes out onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Takes the easy completion. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. The Warriors can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Looking to fire. Makes the grab. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Facing a third down and short from the 26. They'll try to power their way ahead. He'll have the first down as he gets it to the 28-yard line before he's stopped. The Warriors come to the line with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Oh, it's picked off. That's not the start they hoped for. All the way back. Touchdown, Hokies. The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, don't drop it. Then thought, don't get caught, don't get caught. And he didn't. The pick six.
Hey, these guys can play offense, too. Now, look at this. I showed you I can be a wide receiver. Coach might split him out at wide receiver next week after making that big play. But defense, great job making the interception. And you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back, brother.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he tacks on the extra point. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. The Warriors offense comes out onto the field. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate...
Breaks it. It's a fumble. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
It's raining in this game. It's making the football slick and slippery. You know ball security is going to be a massive issue. Both coaching staffs have preached about that to their teams in the locker rooms before taking the field. And these guys really need to do a better job of holding on to the football. Well, you saw that broken tackle, David. This defense has to do a real good job with gang tackling to stop this guy.
You cannot assume one guy's going to get him to the ground. Everybody's got to swarm to the football, all eyes on him, and play physical.
Working that left side now. Touchdown, Hokies! A great catch and run for 6.
And this offense doing a really nice job, man. They're understanding who they are. And Jesse, do you find guys, man, on the outside that you know where they're going to be, you know they're going to make plays, and you just continue to feed them?
Yeah, no question, especially in a situation like this, David. When the game's on the line, you got to go to your best players. And quarterbacks, they keep track of what's happening during the game. Who's winning? Who's getting separation on the outside? Who do I feel comfortable throwing to in tight coverage? This is the guy. That's now his second touchdown catch in the game, and I don't think that's going to be the last time we see him touch the ball.
From inside his own 15, looking for a crevice. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. The Warriors offense comes out onto the field. That last fumble proved to be costly as they cashed it in for a touchdown.
Yeah, and so this defense now is juiced. They're excited and ready to go. So this offense, David, they've got to get something going.
Yeah, those turnovers can be contagious, man. It gets you excited, and then when your offense takes it down the field and does something with it, this offense better be ready to play against a motivated defense.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Throws to the wideout. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. It'll be 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. And the 3rd down pass is incomplete.
Hey, man, that's another drive for this offense where it's frustration. You're looking to the sidelines, there's not a lot of juice, man. They haven't been able to get going and put drives together and score points. They've got to find something because this game's starting to creep along, and they really need to make something happen.
Here comes the Hokies offense to start this possession. Wants to throw. It's Daniels. Not in lockstep there with the receiver. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. They'll try the run. Fighting off the defense. Another broken tackle. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. On 1st down, here comes this offense. This time he wants to throw. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete.
Yeah, and sometimes the coverage is just great. And as a quarterback, you throw the football away or don't try to force it too tight into a window, and you just say, hey, defense won that rep, good coverage.
And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. They'll snap it from the 48 on 3rd and short. They'll try to bully their way for the 1st. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. And the Hokies have their offense in high gear. Wants to throw on 1st down. Here's a hit. Pickup of 5 is now 2nd and 5.
And I feel like this defense is starting to pick up on this quarterback's MO. You've seen it, right? Like, time and time again, he is willing to scramble. He wants to carry the football.
Finding some room. The tag. Touchdown, Hokies. He got a step and just dusted the field.
David, I mean, you can take your hands away from your eyes. At this point, this thing is just defense optional. This is atrocious. Nobody wants to tackle in this game. Nobody wants to take an angle. It's another long touchdown. Great job by the running back. But when are these defenses going to show up?
It's frustrating. It's hard to watch, man. Just, we've got to get lined up, make sure you're in the right gap. You can't jump out of your gap. You can't guess. And these defenses, they're giving up big plays, and those are the ones that will kill you because it's points right away. And a lot of points in this football game, and these coordinators, they're not real happy right now.
So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the 4th.
Number 2 gets a kickoff.
From inside, and now the hit knocks it loose. The kicking team's got it, and they take the ball right back.
Man, this kickoff unit, they've got heat-seeking missiles running down the field with bad intentions. They hit that return man with authority, and that's what popped the ball loose.
Brought down after keeping those powerful legs moving, getting all he could. He'll be a few inches short. Going to work on 2nd down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Back to the ground with the running back. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Hokies!
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
And he knocked that one right down the middle. They didn't have a whole lot of real estate in front of them when they took over possession, but they wasted no time. Couple of plays into the end zone. From inside the 15, chance for a good return. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Warriors offense comes out onto the field. So this offense has done nothing. No points on the board, and right now it's just about trying to save face. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Working well behind the sticks on second down. From the gun, the running back has it. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, backed up inside their 20. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Intercepted, and he's got a convoy with him.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's past, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this D.
Got it. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Hokies.
And honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position in this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
And he tacks on the extra point. Only reason you can think of for the onside kick here is they want to stick it to him. Cool as a cucumber as the hands team makes a sure catch. The Warriors offense comes out onto the field. So this offense has done nothing. No points on the board, and right now it's just about trying to save face. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage, he'll lose a yard. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. Under fire. Buying some time. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit. Now facing a 3rd and long. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Now they'll run the draw. He stopped short of the first down marker, but there is a flag, and that looked like a clear face mask to me. That's just an obvious face mask penalty there. No way you're getting away with it. Got to keep your composure there. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. They'll send the back in motion. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. Now 3rd and long, and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. From the gun, wants to pass. On the run, fires downfield. Can't make the grab on 3rd down, and that is a rare drop for this guy. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. Never a doubt. And they'll put 3 on the board, but the deficit remains huge.
And you just sort of wonder if that's some kind of moral victory from the head coach. We are not going to get shut out in front of all of these eyeballs. We're just going to put 3 points up on the board. As a player, I used to absolutely hate that if I was on the losing team, because you're just trying to save face. I want to go down and try and score a touchdown. I know that the chances aren't great, but let me go out there and compete.
They'll start this drive and snap it from the 40. The sure hands, it's Thomas. And they get him out of bounds, but not before a sizable pickup on that one.
You know, there used to be a time in college football where tight ends were just possession receivers. You throw it to them and they'd go down right away. Not this guy. That was a short throw. And then he shows you the athleticism once he has the ball in his hands. That's why he is such a tough matchup for any defense. Man, he's a prop.
They'll call timeout with 9 seconds left on the clock. The Hokies come to the line on the heels of that big pass play. From from the red zone, looking for a space. Here comes the heat. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go. After this, it'll be a wrap. Dropping back, it's Daniels. And as the ball goes to the turf, the clock has hit 0. This is what you're looking for when you have the better team. Go out and show it. Don't fool around with them. Go out and play to a standard of excellence.
Just dominate. You know you're going to take care of business. You know you're going to win. It's like how many? How many can I win by? And I like that you keep your foot on the gas and just continue to pile it on. It's their job to stop you. Let them do their job. You just keep going on.
It's not about the X's and the O's, it's the Jimmies and the Joes. This is why recruiting is so important in college football. They just had better